In the heart of a small New England town, nestled between quiet streets and colonial charm, a family-run Italian restaurant served more than just pasta and wine. It served secrets, silence, and eventually, murder. For 23 years, Rossi's Trattoria was a beloved neighborhood gem in Willow Creek, Massachusetts. Known for its signature marinara, dim-lit booths, and family-run warmth, locals called it a second home. But behind the brick walls and open kitchen, something sinister simmered. And it would take a single missing person to unravel it all. On February 12, 2023, head chef Marco Rossi, 42, failed to show up for work. At first, it wasn't alarming. He was known to vanish during supplier runs. But by the end of the week, his absence grew suspicious. His sister, Elena Rossi, who co-managed the restaurant, reported him missing. Police found his phone abandoned in the restaurant's storage freezer. It was still on, screen cracked, battery at 2%. Investigators noticed strange inconsistencies. The restaurant's surveillance footage for February 11 had a 4-hour blackout. And the basement, typically locked, had a second door hidden behind stacked wine crates. What lay behind it was chilling: a secret prep room, stained floors, rusted hooks, a meat grinder, and a scent that screamed of death. Forensics would later find trace amounts of blood in the drain, a match for Marco. As the investigation deepened, so did the motives. Marco had recently discovered large sums of money missing from the books, over $160,000 embezzled. The culprit? His own sister, Elena. Sources say Marco had threatened to go to the police. But Elena wasn't working alone. Enter Dante Navarro, a new sous chef hired just 3 months prior. His resume was impressive, but a background check revealed sealed juvenile records and suspected gang ties. Text messages between Elena and Dante painted a deadly plot: eliminate Marco before he could ruin them. The exchange was methodical, cold, practiced. On the night of February 11, Marco had confronted Elena after hours. Security footage recovered from a nearby dry cleaner Hess backlit showed him entering the restaurant at 11:37 p.m. He never left. Police believe he was drugged, restrained, and killed in the hidden room. His body? Never recovered. But the meat grinder was clean, too clean. Just as police closed in, Dante disappeared. Elena was arrested at the restaurant during lunch rush, mid-conversation with a table of regulars. The betrayal stunned the town. Elena? She was like family, one patron said. During interrogation, Elena broke within 48 hours. She confessed everything, but insisted Dante had taken Marco's body and vanished. A week later, Dante's rental car was found abandoned in rural Vermont. Inside was a handwritten note: blood makes you family. But greed makes you a killer. Elena Rossi was charged with conspiracy to commit murder and obstruction. She received 28 years without parole. Dante Navarro remains at large, a federal fugitive with a $250,000 reward on his head. As for Marco, his body was never found. Some believe it was disposed of entirely in the grinder. Others think Dante buried him somewhere far off-grid. The restaurant closed permanently in April 2023. Locals say if you walk past it at night, you can still smell the garlic and something else. Rotten. Lingering. In the end, it wasn't rage or revenge that led to Marco Rossi's death. It was something far colder: money. The kind of betrayal that doesn't come from strangers, but from the people you trust the most. Secrets may be the spice of a good restaurant, but behind these doors, they boiled over into murder.